when you go to work for somebody and they're paying you hourly, that's an investment. There's this flip-flop situation. You get paid immediately because they're hoping soon you're going to be worth it, and then they're going to make money off of you. So you get this, I don't know, $300 a week in the beginning. You're making more than you're worth. They get some clients in your chair. Now it's even. They're making up for the money they gave you. Then over the next couple of months, they're hoping that you stay at that hourly rate and you work so freaking hard, they get paid back for their investment in the beginning. And that's about the time you're getting mad saying, I'm working too hard for this money. But the first few months, you didn't work much at all for the money. So if you go to I don't know, maybe more of a private or higher end or mom and pop shop where you would make more money, you might make less money in the first couple of months because they're not going to pay you for doing nothing. It's going to be straight commission. You're going to assist and you'll get paid for the assisting, and you'll build up to where you're worth your money and you get a little bit. Then you're really worth it and you really make money. So to me, that's the better choice. But I know some people have bills that they got to pay as soon as they get out of school, or they made some choices that put them in positions where they need money right away. They moved out of mom and dad's house sooner than they should have, or just went through a bad relationship and they need money right away. And I get it.
The thing what gets me though is they'll get out and they'll be like, I'm gonna go work at one of these hourly places just to gain some experience, and I need some money to pay my bills right away right now. And then when I get good, then I'll go into a larger salon or a better salon, or I'll scale up or move up or whatever it is. But then you don't realize you're actually losing years. More than money is time. And time is a huge investment in paying, what's the word? Profitability. Okay. The time that you spend making bad habits just for the sake of getting paid by the hourly because you desperately need that money now, you would be better off working a night shift at a bar somewhere and being in a good salon during the day, make the same little money, but you're starting to get the good habits from the beginning and you're saving time. You are not wasting time. And I think a lot of people forget about the time investment. They just focus on the monetary investment.
It's good that you said that, because I've got a stylist working with us now that kind of did that. I don't know what her path was in the beginning, but she's come here under a situation like that, where most of those situations, the people that go to those salons that you can make money quickly hourly, it's usually men who don't care as much about their hair, quick chop, men and children, right? Ladies who have longer, thicker color, highlights, trendier styles, they're not going to the quick cut places where it's a little bit more of a cutting mill. So those situations, I've got a stylist with me now. Very good, very talented, very fast at men's and children's haircuts, even ladies with shorter hair. But when it comes to a woman, she's not and she's been doing hair for quite a while. She's not as comfortable with the color and highlight and hair extensions and the things that make big money. So she came here hoping to learn those things, but it's difficult because she's now got herself a little later in life, got children, got bills, and she's trying, like you said, she's lost that time in the beginning where she could have learned it when she had more time to learn those kind of things. But she took the money-making road first, possibly, or made some bad choices. And so now she's trying to balance the two. She's trying to work with me and do those men and kids cuts while she's hoping to learn from us the other things. And it's a little harder to learn it now because she's kind of trying to make money at the same time. And it will come, and she's trying to make the right decision, but she's suffering financially for it.
Do you think, in addition to all of what we've just said, now that you've spent your time on the front end working the hourly, doing the lower end things, you built up a certain level of confidence in that, right? And now when you're trying to move up or level up or whatever they call it, it's like now it's a foreign, it's uncomfortable, it's different, and that scares the bejesus out of people. And then it makes you start questioning if you made the right decision or not. And even if it is the best decision for you ever, potentially you have a future moving forward. Sometimes I feel like people handicap themselves from being able to move forward, or they snare themselves.
That's true.
From being able to move forward because it's foreign, it's scary.
Well, that's true, but it's going to be foreign or scary at either time. back then or now. But you know, when you're saying that, what I think of is it's foreign, and it's so weird because you have a weird sense of confidence later on. Like this particular person that I'm talking about, I made a couple of recommendations and she was like, I'm not doing that. And and only a strong, very strong opinionated leader like myself can say, that's the reason you came here. And so I realized, like, you're not going to just go into any salon later on in life and learn those things, like you said, because you get this, I'm almost saying false sense of confidence, but you know, it's a true confidence in some things,
In
the
something.
men's haircuts and kids cuts. So you got enough confidence in what you know. So now you've got this false confidence in, you think you know that you cannot learn these new things because, hey, I've been doing this 6 years and this is what I'm good at. I'm not good at those other things. And so you almost tell yourself those things are not possible if I'm really good at this. So I don't even know how to break that down. That's you're making me think of it a little differently, because in the beginning, you know nothing about nothing or anything.
But this is what I mean, right? So now you don't have no habits, good or bad. You
Right.
don't have any ethic, good or bad. You don't have any preconceived fears or
True.
notions or successes
Right.
or confidences or nothing, good or bad. So that is that building block. That's that initial thing. And it's so vital. It is so vital because it is so much harder. It takes 3 times the amount of time to undo. Like if you spent 1 month doing something, it would take you 3 months to undo that and learn something new and start doing something new again. Because you'd spent the first month undoing what you've been doing, the next month relearning the new way of doing something, and then the next month after that doing it good.